many times before. But this is still terrible, terrible for Pac-Man in every way. Just, Pac-Man is so light, dies so early. Not only that, so small, being able to be contested by even back air in the air. Meanwhile, it's not the worst thing in the world because Pac-Man still has the ability to down B, can throw out specifically that. I don't remember what that's called. I believe it's called the Galaga. But it could be called the Galaxy as well.
TryHardTrain go for the Cloud. I did not expect that pick.
Well, THT just kind of plays Cloud now. I believe TryHardTrain's dedicated Cloud now.
Oh, really? Interesting.
At least that's what I faced in my round 1 match. But I was talking about how terrible this matchup really is for Pac-Man. But
I mean, Cloud sort of just does that.
Cloud Sword just kind of negates most, if not all, projectile characters.
Basically.
However,
such a big hitboxes, he can just out-prioritize most. Like, see, he just up-aired the Fire Hydrant hitbox and negated it.
Yeah, because unfortunately, even though Hydrant looks really good, hit it once and it's not going to hit anybody anymore. However, Nebula has faced this match too many times. I'm certain Nebula understands exactly what to do in this
Nebula
matchup.
Definitely does understand what to do in this matchup, but it's still difficult for him to actually get in close.
I mean, as Pac-Man, you really don't want to get in close until you have a certain fruit set up, like the Galaga.
Well, that's what I mean. Getting close when you have a setup ready.
Yeah, and especially with that limit break, that's definitely going to be threatening it. But
he's gonna get the up out of it.
Forced to oh god! Nebula has some of the craziest Pac-Man plays I've ever seen.
The unfortunate grab of Pac-Man. No, I really just love Pac-Man in general because most good Pac-Mans, like, they know their setups, they know what they can do. It's so interesting to watch them be so tricksy with how they use their specials.
Not only that, but Pac-Man has some of the weirdest, best options. Pac-Man has one of the best edge guards in the game with a Fire Hydrant.
With the Fire Hydrant and the trampoline.
I mean,
because if you can get red trampoline and they actually hit it, they're just dead. They can't really do much.
Speaking of trampoline, some of the best stage control comes from the trampoline because you can essentially delete parts of the stage with it. And that's not helpful for Cloud because as soon as Cloud is in the air, Cloud can get comboed pretty heavily. But I don't think you wanted that at all. But then again, I don't really know what TryHardTrain's thinking.
Wasting limit. This doesn't look too good for TryHard.
I feel like, what's it called? Hydrant is kind of like a better Gordo in a way. Oh, but using the bell against him, but unfortunately not able to get the up air.
Pac-Man's at too high a percent to get anything off the bell.
I think the best thing that Nebula could hope for right now is to go for a bell. Like that. And then try his best to just try to get a side B in, or just a regular old up smash. Ooh, but instead, the jab.
I would have said either the bell or the key to get the kill set up.
Ooh, but that's still it. Just chasing with it. Oh, did he just kill him with that? Damn.
Good play by Nebula right there.
Nebula's probably one of the smartest players in Michigan just because of Pac-Man alone, because I feel like if you have to play a low tier like that, especially a zoner, you have to know exactly what you're doing. You have to get in your opponent's mind more than anything.
See, with Pac-Man, it's a lot more than just zoning. It's a lot of stage control. Like the Fire Hydrant and the trampoline, like you were saying earlier, provides Pac-Man with so much stage control. That's ridiculous, and that most characters actually can't get in.
But speaking of, also, stage control, while Pac-Man has stage control, TryHardTrain has some of the, Cloud in general has some of the best platform control in this entire game, thanks to Nair being able to cover above and below him, while Bear being able to cover most of the platform in general, especially on Lilac.
Yeah, Cloud one of the only characters that can do stuff like this.
As well as up tilt just being able to pop you up with how big it is, and then Nair, up tilt into Nair. There's just so much that can happen. Meanwhile, Pac-Man can kind of control it in his own way with a down B on one of the platforms, just as a distraction.
Nice avoidance.
That was really nice. You could tell that TryHardTrain was just searching for a roll as a standard getup.
He wanted to get that early kill because he knows if he doesn't kill Nebula early, that means it provides Nebula more time to set up and get his kill options.
I feel like that's just how it is with zoners in general. If you don't kill them early on, they're just gonna set up in your face. And with Pac-Man, he's gonna set up in your face and combo you, because even though he don't exactly got the best physical moves in the game, his up air and his back air are still really good. His nair is kind of dumb, honestly, because of how long it lasts.
TryHardTrain might not be doing the right option in charging limit with the Hydra and pushing him towards the edge, because that puts him in a really tricky spot where Pac-Man can just kill him right there.
But the strawberry, I don't know if that was the smartest decision, but instead
it gets rid of the limit. It's better than nothing. Playing Cloud, you have to manage his this.
Ooh, that was really nice, but I believe Pac-Man can still get off from this.
No, that's an easy get off.
But a forward throw, just get stage control. That's what you want as Cloud, especially with a character like Pac-Man who can just control the stage pretty easily.
Both at really high percent. Cloud just charging his limit.
Ooh, that was really nice shield pressure, but unfortunately not falling for it. But still, oh, you can't tech that. That was an untechable.
Yeah, that was an untechable. There was no chance. Nebula having the lead. Ollie should just space him out.
Ooh, and showing how amazing that is. It's still living.
Wow.
Even with such a light character, but unfortunately that's going to take it all. I mean, that's how it is for all dash attacks, but I feel like as long as you can just pray for a clouded dash attack, it's probably one of his more punishable moves in general, as well as down air. Because even though down air is very threatening, if you can shield it, it's not much you can do. And that's kind of what I meant with all these aerial combos. Up air and fair are just really good.
Well, with Cloud's down air, it's tricky because shielding it is a good option, but it's also an auto-cancel move. So it's hard because when you shield it, they can just go for a grab.
That's fair.
And that's one of the biggest problems with Cloud is that almost all his moves you can auto-cancel. It's just how fast his character is ridiculous. His moves just come out at light speed.
And it only gets worse with Limit because of just that speed boost.
He just gets faster, does more damage, yeah.
That's probably why smarter Clouds out there just hold on to Limit. Then again, I've seen TryHardTrain do both, where he just holds on to Limit and then he just kind of throws it out to act as a bit of a mix-up. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I feel like it'd be better in the long run if he just held it on.
Yeah, I feel like TryHardTrain's trying to go for these early kills too much and should start trying to play for the long game at least.
Oh, but that Apple's going to take it all home. And TryHardTrain's going to get sent to losers by Nebula.